So welcome guys and hello everyone to more testing in the GT Pro series. Hope you guys had a good Thursday so far. The weekend is just around the corner and weekend time means racing time. So we are off here at Sebring in the Audi and well, we had a little bit of an well, let's say troubleful racing practice yesterday, and today it's very important for me personally, you know, to get some more clean laps in, to maybe be a little bit more consistent in general, try to see what the car can do in the first couple of laps as when the tires are fresh, you know. And you need to be able to extract that extra benefit, that extra grip that tires will hold up. So that's what the testing will be about now, which means we hopefully focus really good in the first couple of laps, and then we're going for a long run. We're going to drive roughly a good hour until 8 PM, so that's an hour and 10 minutes roughly, and then we're gonna jump into the MP4-13, the McLaren F1 car from 1998, and we're gonna enjoy a race in the competition system around the Portugal circuit, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. I hope it will be crowded. I hope it will be a good one to watch for you. And yeah, that's going to be the program for tonight. Terox and Lexar, welcome guys. Thank you so much for your time. And to those wondering, oh, what was that kind of intro? What was that kind of cinematic video? Apart from the official GT Pro draft and GT Pro trailer from rFactor 2. That was a personal cinematic all done by Lexar, so everyone a mega shout out to Lexar, also currently watching us on Twitch. He has done a magnificent job and gave us a really nice video footage, video material. And I hope I can give that back in terms of good content. Yeah, Terox, video was extremely nice, I think. I see myself, you know, watching it over and over and still keep grinning because it's just a masterpiece. And I also need to be quite bloody honest. Probably, if you would give me 40 hours and even give me time to educate myself, I wouldn't get it as good, by all means. So, massive hats off to Lexar. Mega skills in that regard, personally. And he's a very great addition to the channel. Like, he supports me big time. It's no big secret that also the thumbnails with a new style, all made by him, with very good templates. So even me as a big noob when it comes to editing and stuff, easily able to adjust stuff on it. Really grateful to have him. Anyway, we are out in the first timed lap, and the first sector hasn't been that good. I'm pretty sure if I nail the next lap around, I can still put it a PB. Again, the Audi. Really easy over the bumps. Great to see. Oh, 159.7. Very sure that we can do this faster. It's really interesting, you know, like last year we've driven around here in the Corvette, and the Corvette was reluctant to turn, it was bad over the bumps. I know that there's a different BOP in the meanwhile and also a different physics update. can brake so late with that Audi into turn 6. Yeah, exactly, Tarok, switch bombs. Yeah, the Audi is really easy and good over them. Something that will hopefully benefit me in the race. Certainly, when it starts to rain, there is probably a good possibility that the car has maybe an advantage. The car is really soft, like we've set up the suspension very soft to the current standard. Fuck's sake. I said I could do faster, now see what happened. 9 thousandths of a second slower. Yeah, arguably maybe the car even too soft. So we're coming in purple again. Left a little bit on the exit here. But I think, you know, if you absolutely nail a lap in the first lap, then I think we will see low 59s. I said this yesterday already. Sebring, interestingly, one of those tracks with considerably low tire wear. Which also means that cars that usually are struggling loads and degrading tires may actually not drop off that far as long, and I'm gonna be quite honest and quite blunt about it, as long as those cars deal good with the bumps. And personally I enjoy the Audi very much over the bumps here. So maybe I enjoyed a little bit more in Sunset again this time around. Noise. Not 100% perfect, but yeah, I mean, it's the 4th lap already, so of course now the tires are giving up a bit. Keep turning. If yeah, we're also coming now to the point where the Audi loses its balance. Low 2 minutes. See how long we can keep it around there. Not really long if driving like this. If rear between expectedly slidey and erratically sliding. Something in between, really. So need to drive longer, need to drive better. See if a short shift is a possibility. Tarox, I can tell you that the Audi is probably not as bad in the balance shift as, let's say, a Bentley. Fuck's sake. And the race is done. I don't really understand why the car is behaving like that. It's just so bad. Yeah, the rear is pretty loose. Interestingly, the car should not even rotate as much as it as it did at the Nürburgring and so on. But it's just I can't keep it going the right direction, and here I just feel the understeer now. Yeah. And I need to get rid of this. Paul, what's the easiest GT3 car to drive? I guess it's the McLaren 720S. Yeah, well, now I have taken away so much. No. Now I've taken away so much turning momentum from the car. I just can't. I just understeer, as you've seen. There may be something in that. But I'm not even sure if the tire pressures are getting me somewhere. Car balance is so good in the beginning, and then just turns for a worse. Yeah, Tarox, it's probably a good call. Maybe I would also just need to survive the first 2 or 3 laps with a more conservative setup, and then maybe have great balance in the later stages, I don't know. Yep, Lysen, very much true. You know, I would not even expect the car to stay that sharp, to stay that good. But I would love to see it just have, you know, a consecutive balance. Well, that's probably what everyone wants from some GT3 and rFactor 2. And just doesn't get it. That's most likely going to be a PB though. Depending on how good I get Sunset. Quite simple. You can drive it like this in lap 1. But never ever again. I don't even think that this is a purple S1. Good exit though. Maybe it is purple. Yeah, Tarox, that's usually what we do as well for this issue. Wow. Beautifully. Car still feels so great, but it's the 4th lap, so the 3rd timed one. You will see the balance disintegrate, hashtag soon. Yeah, Lexar, get a proper rig. Shipping costs for a Simplexity rig shouldn't be that big or that huge. You can also get the Simplexity rig in your own colors that you wish, so loads of personalization possibilities. Oh, finally I'm getting a grip here in this 3-angle chicane, despite the rear starts to slide already. So guys, for those that have just joined the stream, welcome everyone. Today we are going to do further practice here in the Audi GT3 around Sebring, and later on we're gonna jump into the McLaren MP4-13, the 1998 F1 car. We have a 25-minute race around Portugal. You guys are welcomed to join that series on the competition system. I think the McLaren is free content, so are all the tracks to be used, I think. And the race is 8:30 PM. And I hope you guys will at least join the stream to watch good racing, or you're even going to join the race itself and gonna find yourself against us on the track. Pleisant, it is a mixture from thermal degradation and abrasion wear, but yeah, it is basically the thermal degradation or thermal issue. The rears are consecutively hotter than the front. It's just a bit, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 degrees, one would say, nothing too severe. But you know, when the activation temp is crossed and you are higher than that consecutively with the rear than with the front, then yeah, the thermal degradation kills the rear softly and slowly, whereas the front does not kill at all, and that of course brings in an imbalance. Now did a little bit of adjustment of toe in at the back, and seemingly the car doesn't feel as slidey anymore. then in the 5th timed lap I did a 2 minutes 0.2. Now we're looking at a 59.8, 4/10 quicker. And the rear feels a bit more stable. Hey there, the Giant. How you doing? I think I'm too early in the apex of 5. Yep, the Giant, I have a tip. Basically just keep working. What is your biggest issue that you're feeling at the minute on the pedals? Or on the steering wheel? When you are driving a lot as a, you know, with a controller, you start to get used to whatever you have, and then obviously we're back at the pain of GT3 driving before jumping into the F1 car to do some competition racing. And now it's happening again. We're fighting a rear to be all over the place. Ah, nudged the wall. Otherwise it could have been such a nice rotation around there. Okay, pretty bad lap at 20.7. Well, I don't think that this is the real performance of the car in lap 6. The speed will come with time and practice, the Giant. It's just a matter of dedication to put into it. Like, you know, that the fact that you're way more consistent is certainly a good sign already. Just keep at it, and I'm pretty sure you'll soon will improve. Not approve. So I think the car doesn't like the fast and sudden entries. Once you can manage them, probably kinda okay. See if we can keep it below 2 minutes, 0.2. I think we're quite borderline on that already. It is going to be a 0.3. Even close to a 0.4. It's not that bad though. Wow. Yeah, perfect esports slide around turn 1. But Ty is obviously saying, big massive thank you, Michi. We're gonna hold up even less for you now. Nice cut track. Tony rFactor 2 is loads less expensive compared to iRacing. I think on rFactor 2 you can buy GT3 bundles and endurance bundles and track maps, track bundles. And you can get the entire content available for, I'd say, less than 200 euros probably. That's just a rough estimation on top of my head. But in iRacing, I think you're paying roughly $1,000 if you want to have all content. Of course, there's more content on iRacing. Fuck's sake. I cannot believe that it's just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Yeah, rears are massively overheating. What means overheating? Front left is 72, rear left is 83. It's not like the tires are overheating, but let's say if the thermal degradation kicks in at 76 degrees, then the front is not wearing at all, where the rear end is constantly wearing, so there you go. So got roughly 15 laps to go in this run. Back then I think with the old BOP we dropped into the 201s. But I think that the current GT3 cars on rFactor 2 are a bit quicker than that. So probably high 2 minutes. It's the threshold as we come for a 2006. Yeah, and immediately we go into that spin. We need to catch it. We need to take momentum away and then even get back into a spin. Ironically, it seems to have so much to do with a steering angle. Like, the less you steer, the more oversteery the car gets. Of course, if you steer too little, the car doesn't turn at all, but it feels like that you have to introduce understeer over the front axis by overturning on the steering wheel in order to get consecutive turning and balance. Lubomir, why do you think in the race it is much worse? I think personally I just need to control it more, to more actively drive against it. And then I think I will be pretty fine, to be fair. Sounds a bit weird, I know. Most importantly, I need to check how the car and the setup feels in the rain. Well, Lubomir, I am also, that's why I'm mostly testing the long run races, the 45-minute race, which I'm currently doing as well, just to see how the car feels in, like, you know, minute 45, whether I'm about to right die on there, or whether it's still just manageable. I mean, on a side note, I came as far as I never did before. Oh wow. Also, just half an hour to go till we do some practice laps in the McLaren, so that we at least have some clue of what's going on in that other F1 car. Yeah, I think something in the low to mid 2 minutes, I guess. Like, I think in a pitch perfect world you can do opening laps 58. This lap's going to be a 2 minutes 1 now, but then I want to be back in the 2 minutes area, of course. We'll see if that works. I think it should work, to be honest. What a legend you are, man. Even too fucking stupid to drive a corner correctly. Another 201. Yeah, as I said, I just need to stop fooling around. It's so bad. So 10 laps to go in the stint. Looks like we can do some qualifying practice too. So this is probably the first real reference. Compared to the last 5 laps that we did. This is the first one that kind of feels alright. Not 100% perfect, of course. But at least it feels to be somewhere in the area of the maximum possible, you know, keeping the rear somewhat safe, keeping it somewhat stable. And see what lap times that we do. That is 2:00.8. So last 3 laps have been 4, respectively 5/10 off. We did a 0.8 like 4 laps ago already. So that's the target where we need to stay at. At least for the current performance. That said, of course, there could always be the possibility that other drivers are faster. Well, Ubomir, the rear tires heat up when you just go over the straight. So I give you an example. If we would be running... Interesting. If we would be running, let's say, at the Indianapolis Oval. Or... I'll take a different example. If you pick the Audi and put it on a big airport, put it on a big runway, 4 or 5 kilometers long, and you just drive down the straight once, and let's say you put the tires on with 80 degrees, then in the Audi you will end the runway. Well, when you cross the end of the runway after running over it completely, with the rear tires being, or let's say at 95 degrees and the front still being at 80. And if you do the same the Corvette, then you have both tires at 80 degrees, so you know the Audi just overheats the rears per natural. Nothing you can do against it. I wonder if that is the second or even the 4th or 5th cut lap already. So there's nothing you can do on it. I know this sounds weird and everything, but it's sadly actually the truth. It is a general suspension and chassis geometry problem on the Audi. Maybe also an issue of tire construction. I don't know what it is, it's just not fixable. That's all I know. You know, you could put the stiffest suspension possible, and you could set up the camber and the toes to be the most understeery possible, and you would not, for the sake of it, be able to drive the car for the first 5, 6, 7 laps. It was just understeer everywhere, but after that it would just start oversteering. That's how bad the Audi rear end is. The proper kart, one can say. Like, you see it just do an initial turn and into the turn. And then you just, you know, what shall I say? Still die, right? So, 2:00.7. We're coming closer to what our time should actually be like. Hey Davy Jones, yes, today is RCCO, the third Malaysian X-Prix, well not the third X-Prix, but the third round of the season, the Malaysian X-Prix. Live today, Motorsports TV. Started actually in 20 minutes, should still do a post about that to be honest. My bad. Nexa, the 2019 Audi is potentially even worse, since the 2019 Audi is 10 kilograms heavier per default and has more front downforce, and with more front downforce means just less stable rear. I mean, you know the effects. A crappy lappy. So 6 laps of fuel left, roughly. JT Liam Bucano, hey there, how are you? I'll just call you JT. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Whoa. I see, JT, I see. Gotta say that other name probably even more of a ton breaker for me than this one. Yeah, Lubum, yeah, you don't want to touch them high gear, them high curbs, that's for sure. So guys, I got a general question though, since I see once again that more people are watching via Twitch compared to YouTube. I think we tested this last year already and I was not 100% sure if it is the right call, but would you consider stream only on Twitch to be a better solution compared to streaming it to both platforms at the same time? What is your guess on it? Like, you know, we have some YouTube memberships, of course, that is like the equivalent to the Prime Twitch subscription, so I don't want to just F them guys over. And at the same time, the bigger follows, the bigger subscription amount causes on YouTube as well. But I wonder whether, you know, just lining up everything on Twitch is the better idea. I've no clue really. Yeah, there's a lot of people just using Twitch, a lot of people just using YouTube. Also, for those that have not seen it yet, on Tuesday evenings we will be on traction.gg, as I became the official rFactor 2 streaming ambassador on traction.gg. So we will change the platform for Tuesdays. Yeah, I hear you, Lubomir. That's the reason why I keep it up. But at the same time, you know, growth of the channels is... YouTube was even shrinking the last month. If you're just watching at the pure numbers. Of course, there's good and bad months, so that just won't make me stop. That's of course something one monitors. Thank you, Cascopper, much appreciated. Personally, I believe I've found a setup now that I can at least race with. Question is it quick enough? We'll probably find out. Hashtag soon, respectively on Monday. So 5 laps to go, I think. Could be 23 in the feature race. I'm on. Too slow. No, it should be the other way around, JT. Fuck's sake. Well, JT, it's the same problem with the 18 Audi as well. See the rear tires? Nice. I don't think we will see any overtakings happening at all. Because the slipstream is so bad and so low. Potentially, I heard that Audis can run away from Bentleys even if the Bentley is having their nose right under the rear wing of the Audi. So in hindsight it would mean if an Audi is behind the Bentley, that may work for an overtake, I don't know. I mean, I'm not quick anyway, so. Need to focus for 3 laps now, come on. Yep, farts from hell. There is a logo in the middle of the screen, as it shall hide the fuel consumption. Finally a good turn 1. Maybe we can even drive a good lap, what about that? Lol, Mr. Coffelino. Interesting insight. Well, good luck can be required in 30 minutes time when we're in the McLaren MP4-13. For the competition race. Maybe Mr. Coffelino is joining us. What about that, Mr. Coffelino? McLaren MP4-13 around Portugal. How would that be? At least have some competition on the track. Two more laps to go. I'm pretty sure you would probably be more than many other guys, but okay. I respect your decision. So guys, in 2 laps time, we're gonna park the car, have a 2-minute break. You guys are going to watch the new trailer again, as I'm using that for a short break as well. Then we will do 1 or 2, maybe 3 quali tries. And then we will switch the UI. Actually, I think you're gonna see the trailer then when we switch UI. Probably can deal with a short break that way anyway. So also in 15 minutes, I'm pretty sure you guys are also interested in that. The RCCO World EX Round 3, the Malaysian X Prix will start its coverage on Motorsport TV. So if you guys are interested in how that went for us, then I'm pretty sure you want to have a look at that too. As we are going into our final lap here on the stint. Oh, you know what, we just stop it and have a quick look at how many laps we just effed up. 1, 2, 3 cuts, mainly doing 2 minutes. Don't know, this is not good enough, personally. I want to do this better. Want to do this way better. Let me quickly check some Motec things. Hmm. I don't know really. Like, you know, I'm looking at my rear and I'm like, oh my fucking god, it's just all over the place. Hmm. Big oof, guys, big oof. Well, I think there's nothing really one can do. It is so annoying, but again, what can you do, you know? So that means we're just gonna jump back into the car and do a quali run or two. No, I think quali time is about 57s. Maybe high 56s. We'll find out in a couple of seconds. Oh, F. Now you guys are going to find out in a couple of seconds. Whoopsie! Hey Norman, greetings towards the Bermudas Islands as well. So guys, stay tuned, we will be back in the McLaren hashtag soon. We're gonna do two quite freaking quick hot laps hopefully. And then we're gonna switch scenes, we're gonna switch the car and do 15 minutes of practice in the McLaren F1 car around the Portugal Grand Prix, just to have a roughly idea about car setup and anything. And then, yeah, we're going to have racing on the competition system. I hope you boys will enjoy it. Yep, Norman, because we run the server on the old UI because it's more stable, it's less of an issue. So, I'm pretty sure there is a specific qualifying rule in place. We'll just give it everything Alright, Mark, gonna look forward to seeing you on the track then. But first, lama do a quali lap. So, I'm pretty sure bet the second lap is quicker. I think it's ironic, but I think the tires need a second lap really to warm up. Not gonna lie. Okay, maybe 56s was a bit optimistic. .58 too. Push it, push it. It's turn 5. I'm struggling so much with that. Wow, I just forgot to accelerate again. Why? Can we beat the 58-0? It's gonna be utterly tight. Nope, we can't. Probably can't even beat that lap time at all. Well. 57th. It's a big quali target then. Noise or not noise at all. Oh dear, there's still loads of work to do then. Well, that takes us to the end here with Audi R8 LMS GT3. That means we will jump onto the new UI, we will switch service, we will get ready for the McLaren MP4-13. And we will get ready for the competition race happening in 27 minutes. So guys, I'm pretty sure you stay around. I'll be back in roughly 2 minutes. So guys, welcome back. In the meanwhile, I have switched the UIs and we're loading into rFactor 2 to get ready for the upcoming race. I have also changed a little bit on the networking settings, so that should help us maybe get faster and more reliable into those competition system races. And yeah, we will find out how this goes. We will find out how the racing will be today. Mario, good evening. Thank you so much for your time. How you doing, man? Hope you are all right. So, loading into rFactor 2. Yeah, you know, uninstall or install some stuff. That's noise. So, for those interested, we are going to be in the, well, let the UI load, and then I'm going to show you where we be. Lubomir, we won't have any qualifying, so the question is, can we win from wherever we start? The question was first, can rFactor 2 UI make us click anything, to be honest? That is the actual question. You still see that? Oh, you don't see my mouse, really? Hi. Great. Fuck's sake. Sorry. Excuse the language. It's not crashed, it's just a feature. There you go. But interesting, you really can't see the mouse. Since when you can't see my mouse? Since ever. Have you ever never seen my freaking mouse? Yeah, because I now enabled it. Anyway, here we are. We're going to enter this race in 21 minutes, so that means we better get ready. Standings. Oh, look at that. We have 2 guys done some qualifying. We have 26 guys hacked any qualifying whatsoever. And oof. Oh dear. 2 guys in the Portugal race. Jun. It's JT. That's what I can see. But I can't even speak that name out. I'm super sorry there. Okay, but enough talking. Fuck's sake. There it is. Yeah, JT, two Portuguese, potentially. Junino Tilambugano. I'm so bad at names, I'm sorry. There is an open server for practice, is it? Yeah, that will help massively, like, loading serious, fuck's sake. Let me have a looky how it's called. Probably something with McLaren, I guess. CS2 McLaren, so it looks like an official rFactor 2 server even. Nice. Get in there, boys. Have I clicked yes? Yes, I did. Oh, everything froze. Yeah, Alexar, typical new UI. Need to make sure to register to the race, restart rFactor to get back into it, stuff like that. So, let's have a look what we can do. I have no idea about setup in the car, to be honest. I will most likely just try the default one. Oh yeah, nice, I can adjust gears, so good. Meanwhile, not really used to that anymore, to be able to adjust gears. There's no launch control available, copy that. Sheet. Finally. Nice Mercedes engine. Yeah, massive fan of the sound as well here. Copy that. Where is the grip? Wow, excessive understeer. Yeah, not much grip there really, but I mean in general the car, it feels so oversteery in the slow speed turns here. But anything in third gear is like so understeery. A 120 to beat at the minute. Ah, surely something to do with the mechanical settings. Wow. Let's make the rear end stick. And I think we're actually fine then. Yeah, the car is indeed more understeery, that's for sure. Mm. Yep, and Eric, those Alpine cars are pretty decent. Oops. Big F. Lexar, just don't. I have no idea if it does or doesn't. We'll just, you know, set up the car quickly a little bit by feel. Because we have roughly 10 minutes. Slower steering rack should help us a little bit. I'd rather turn a little more on the steering wheel, but, you know, have a little bit more or less erratic car movement on the front. I feel so reminded on FSR though. If more F. I'm not 100% sure, of course, if the setup adjustments are there. Were 100% the correct call. What? 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 Halt's Maul. So guys, welcome back to F1 Challenge 1990-2002. We are live at Portugal. We are driving a McLaren 1998. Ach halt, das kann einfach nicht wahr sein. Oh, back to the past! Limiter! No, here's the braking point. And round we go. So the back view is normal. Lol. It's the fucking seat. So, is that what is called... Ist nicht zu fassen, Alter. Das ist auch so doof. Oh, boys. So quickly at 25 minutes times 60 divided 75, 21 laps mal 3, 60 liters. Ah, das hältst du im Traum nicht aus, Mann. I cannot do anything else, anything different than What? Copy, just what? Go off. Oh, you know, at some point, I'm just questioning myself whether I have seen really everything that this game has to offer at times. So, we know the game. Competition, register for the race. At least 6 entries. Okay. And then we restart rFactor 2 for the well obvious reasons. Halt's Maul, Alter. What have I just seen? So, rFactor 2 back in business. rFactor 2, hello. Thank you. I'm thinking about whether I should lengthen the 6th gear to be able to overtake. Im Ernst jetzt? Fuck's sake. So you fire up rFactor 2 and once into the main menu takes 15 seconds. Error fetching authentication session ticket. I don't need favorite service. I need to join this. Hast du mich schon wieder liegen hier? Please load the track. So if you guys appreciate sim racing and the streams that we do, please make sure you follow up on the Twitch channel and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done already. Yeah, Terox, it's a good point, and I hope there is something done about that in the near future. Because this is really, it is a pain, as you can see. So 3 minutes to join the server. Yes, Mark, I think 60. Yeah, Mark, I hope so too. rFactor 2 Gremlins. But I am kind of used to it, am I? Oh, look at that. There you go. Hi. Let's go. Well, 6 drivers is more than no drivers, right? Well, I hear ya. I hope they are. If not, then issues. If
Attention grid, will all non-essential personnel leave the grid now?
there's even more power to it. Engine mix, brake map. Not sure what that can do. So we're starting dead last. Enjoy! True, Lexa. I'm not sure how much quicker I could do. But it's not like you just go for it. Alexa, don't say that, we're not through yet. And I think I would need to quite get hard on the brakes into turn 1 to make a move stick. 4.5 tenths doesn't get me even close to that. But I gotta say, I enjoy the car. Look towards McLaren MP4-13. Probably just try to ignore dirty air in parabolica and just try to stick close. Guy's certainly running low wings. Wow, is that still PB? No way. Yeah, slipstream here. So, big question is, A, do you really need to be a second quicker in this car to even do an overtake? I mean, probably I could have thrown it up the inside somewhere already, but I mean, it's impressive, you know? I'm not on the freshest tire whatsoever, but just not going in dirty air and just going around the corners. Being able to attack throttle and everything. I mean, just look here. Half a second compared to my PB. 6/10. And you go into Parabolica. 9/10. Through Parabolica we go. Like, you know, even the exit is so much better. 15.7, 2.5 seconds gap. 15 minutes to go. You know what, boys? We go for the ultimate challenge. Box box, drive through penalty. For being an idiot or something. Let's just see if we can do it again. Hi. Later. So gap-ish 7 seconds. 15 minutes to go. Michi magic. What, 5.5 seconds it was. Unless he crashed somewhere. Challenge, let's do a 14 something as a fastest lap of the race. I think I've seen a 15.2 in quali. If I'm not mistaken. Oh no, he died. Really want to tell me tires are degrading already? Oh no, tires are gone! Need new tires! Yep, Lexa, community race in the future is of course a topic. But I have not something in mind like for shortly. So before we do a box, we try hard again for the fastest lap of the race. Ow, flat spots. Thanks, Caroli. Much appreciated. Not the fucking can. Okay, now the tires are really dead, but it's interesting that car really, like, you know, you want to get the power down and it just doesn't grip. I mean, of course, first gear is powerful, you usually don't use it. Okay, box, Sebastian, box. JT will be like, oh my god, I gotta be in the lead. I don't know what is the tire change time. Probably 8 seconds. We won't refuel. Nah, Mazepin performance, to be honest. Although he would be last, so probably doing better than him. Box, Sebastian, box. Down there it is. Too much FSR. 5 seconds! Nice! Get in there! We're back in business, new tires. Thank you, Bono. And more front wing. More front wing, always goodie. Okay, so after we have done a flying lap and got fastest lap of the race, we need to investigate something. And I may have to switch camera for that. I passed it a couple of times now and I was like, this is a weird looking object. And I wonder whether you guys may have spotted it too. But first, let us get the fast lap. One probably needs to say that this McLaren is for sure one of the hardest car to drive on rFactor 2. Don't think there's much room to it, to anything else. So 14.1, let's make it a 13 though. So 13.8 it-ish. So and now we're gonna do some investigation. One needs to seriously tell me how this front wing got up there. Hi. So good. And I think we have more to investigate. Oh, there was another front wing, I thought. Maybe that's gone in the meanwhile. Ooh, no. I actually wanted to attack the 13.8. But this is how tricky the car is in first gear. Three and a half minutes, 4 laps of fuel. I'm going to push the car hard now. But I don't think there's much more in the lap. Despite all power I do want, it seems like first gear is a big no-no. And yeah, of course, tires are a bit dead now already. I would really love to see how this car is in a real F1 race, like, you know, over a course of the laps. I mean, yes, we did kind of 10 laps on the other tires there, but really want to see if those tires are degrading as quick as well as like a GT3 tire does. Yeah, let's see, Victor. And I kind of fear the same. So guys, next stream, most likely, unless something interesting happens on the weekend, next Monday with GT Pro, 1915 Central European Summertime, we will be live with the GT Pro Series Season 3, Event 5 at Sebring. Weather forecast is, well, mixed. Sun and rain, sun and rain. We'll see what it will be in the end. Final lap here. Oh, come on. Bono, tires overheating. Oh yeah, and they don't even lose the heat. Rear left is still at 120 degrees. Slipperino. One of my worst performances ever. What about some do-nots for erratic drive? Fifth gear, sixth gear, there we go. Rear tires at 500 degrees, you turn in and you die. So I want to see how F1 tires with 300 degrees are, 140 kilometers an hour, we turn in, car still stable, what about hairpins, and we nearly die. Ninja Tarox, thank you so much, or Tarox, thank you for for the support. Let's see how hot we can get those tires, huh? Shall we? Before that, we blow the engine off here. Still wheel spin. Tires are completely dead. Those are sprint pedals. Hoisingfeld sprints. Oh, for God's sake. Fucking car. So, I think we're gonna bring this to an end, have a quick look into the results. We remember that 13.8 and compare it to what the guy has done in qualifying real quick. But nothing too major, I fear. And then I have to go, I have to run. So that we... Yeah, reckoned it, 100%. Those pedals are super, super reliable. They are super high quality and very, very sensitive to everything. It's just very, very good quality pedals. Like, I don't know. I don't consider anything else. I just love them. So it is Antonio Mir who has done a 115.4 in qualifying. Race points, of course, we only have one. Oh, that's us in P26 with 500 points. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for your time. That's gonna do it for this one. Hope you have enjoyed it, and we'll come back for more streaming. Hashtag soon. Guys, thanks for all the time. Please, if you do appreciate the streaming we do, make sure you follow up on Twitch and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make this community grow. Come back for more streaming. Come back for more sim racing entertainment. And other than that, enjoy the weekend coming up, guys. Enjoy F1. Enjoy the free time if you hopefully have some days off from work. Guys, that's going to do it for this one. This is going to do it for tonight. See you there next time. Goodbye. Oops. I know you love it, so you just watch it again.